Welcome back folks to MLM part 2 of Ruined to Refreshed, Taxis and a Jaguar. In the last clip I concentrated mainly on the Jaguar, and I've been thinking about what I could do with these taxis. Now it would be fairly simple to, I say simple, some work involved obviously. It'd be fairly simple to strip these back and create a fleet of black taxi cabs. But then I thought, what could I do to make it something different? So I'm going to attempt to do a Ruined to Refresh that's a cross between the Italian job and a tribute to the NHS. So part 2 is going to be a taxi cab special, and we'll see how this develops over the course of the clips. So I'll catch you later. Welcome to the lab folks, and let's see what we've got on the slab today. So we've got our 4 taxis. 2 of these are Corgis, 2 of these are Matchbox, and we're going to see how each of these models responds to our Caustic Soda. And as you can see over the course of the episodes, this old roasting tin is getting cleaner and cleaner and cleaner as the episodes go by. I don't recommend it for general purpose cleaning though. So I am pouring the caustic soda with our mandatory PPE. As the steam rises, whatever you pour this caustic soda in with, it causes the caustic soda in the dispenser to crystallise, meaning you don't always get it all out. So there we go, usual procedure. We're going to leave this for about 30 minutes, and we've got 2 manufacturers with these models being made over different time periods, so we'll have a look to see what effect the caustic soda has on each taxi. So we'll catch you later. Welcome back folks, and after a trip to the lab for these 4 models, here's the result of sitting in caustic soda for over an hour. So firstly, this Matchbox 1986 Taxi FX FR has probably got about 95% clearance. In second place is this Corgi, made in Great Britain with a plastic chassis, London taxi. In third place, take your pick. I think this one may have had some paint damage before we started. So I'm going to go with equal third place is this 1986 Taxi FXFR 1/60th scale. So I think actually these two are identical. And in equal third place is the Corgi Made in China London Taxi. So with this ongoing paint strippers war, I just don't know. There is definitely a difference between manufacturer, the year it was made, and the paint that was used. I can see on some of these, I'm just going to remove this off the base. You can see, I hope, that it has in fact bubbled. And if I play about with this needle, I can get under the bubbles and start to scrape away some of the paint. As you can see there, and some of it is flaking away, but it hasn't done a great job. I can see it bubbling away, and I can probably peel back some of this paint. Not the ideal scenario. This one, it's got a few bubbles, very few bubbles where you can peel away the paint. So that's hardly been touched. And the same with this one. There's a few bubbles. Again, very few. Where you can just get underneath the paint and peel it away. Now, it's not my intention to spend hour upon hour on each of these models and using a pick or a dental tool to pull away all this paint. So even with this one, there's still remnants of paint on it. These four have been in caustic soda for the same length of time with varying results. This paint has dulled considerably to this one. Okay, this one is somewhere in between, so I'm going to go first, second, third, fourth, even though I'm not sure. The point being, these are all now going to have to go into a tub and covered in paint stripper. So you take your choice, you take your choice, you take your chance. On the Jag in the last episode, I put it in the same container with the same amount of caustic soda, and it stripped it to, I don't know, 99%, and the rest came off with a wire brush. Clean job, great job. These, different story altogether. So we're going to drop them into paint stripper next, and we'll see what the results of that are. So we'll catch you in the next clip. Cheers. Welcome back, folks. Here we are in the shed, and as you can see, we've managed to get all the paint off our 4 taxis. Finally done with paint stripper. So what we're going to do now is a quick demo of cleaning up one of the bodies. Oh, there we go. There's one body complete. We'll do the rest of them off screen. So we're back in the shed after we've wire brushed and cleaned all our taxi bodies. I've used some panel spray to clean off the residue from the wire brushing, and it's one of my favourite parts, which is priming these models. So let's make a start. We'll do one, and then I'll do the rest of them off camera. Now, I really do rate this Tamiya fine line surface primer. Tamiya fine surface primer, light grey should I say. Gives a great coat. I just love to see these highlights pop out. You can see door handles, lights, registration plate. Well, there we go, there's one model done. I'll do the rest and get the doors done as well. Catch you later. Okay, I thought I'd just change things up a bit with hints and tips. So I present for your consideration the kebab stick. Now you will be saying, PJ, we haven't come here to learn how to cook. This is true. I also give for your consideration a very small clothes peg and some super glue. So these kebab sticks, you can get them in a container like this, a couple of quid. These you can get from pretty much any hobby store, and what you can do is add some super glue to the top of your kebab stick, place on your little mini clothes peg, and in best Blue Peter fashion, here's one I prepared earlier. And these are ideal now for holding small parts while you prime them. So I'm going to make up 8 of these. You can never have enough. You can then stick them into blocks of polystyrene to let your parts dry. And I find them really useful. So just a little tip, and while I'm at it, for major body parts, this set of helping hands, I've brought 3 of these. I'd already got one set, and you can get these. I got these off eBay for £3.50 each. I brought, as I say, I brought 3 of them. So I was running out of things to hold things, so a little bit of investment, and it's budget stuff, you know. This doesn't cost you a fortune. These cost you £2 or £3, and you'll be able to get multiple use out of them. So there you go, a quick hint and tip. So welcome back folks, here we are again. Our models have all been primed and so have all the doors. So what I'm going to do is give one of these models a top coat, so I'm going to show you doing that, and then the other three I'll do off camera along with the doors, and then we'll see what we end up with. So let's do this one first. We're going with a bit of a theme. So in this instance I'm using Super Deck Blue. And there we go, love that colour. We'll see what it dries like. And I'll do the rest of them off camera. And I'll have a catch up on the turntable with what we've done with them. Welcome back folks, here we are on the turntable, and as they said in Jaws, we're gonna need a bigger turntable. So here we are. We've sprayed our taxis, given them an Italian job theme, and on each of them we've added accents to the indicators, headlights and number plate. Same on the back. They've all been tapped and screwed in. And we've added a bit of fun for the NHS. So we've got the Italian job theme at the back, although it's with taxis. So there we go, part 2 of our taxis and Jag. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.